Greetings and welcome to profneel. It's a pleasure to have you here Friday afternoon and how a football match sowed the seed for our independence. A football match? Yes, a football match sowed the seed for our independence. Mohun Bagan is a name synonymous with the Indian football, the oldest existing association football club in India and one of the oldest in India and Asia too. Mohun Bagan's name is there on the page of history as a club which maybe inspired us to win, to fight the British better. And how and why? We turn the pages of history to go back to July 29th, 1911. Mohun Bagan team played the Indian Football Association tournament and they somehow made it to the finals. They a monumental event that in itself. Now, what happened in the finals, whether they lost or won, maybe it didn't matter. But they'd beaten heavyweight teams like St. Xavier's 3-0, Rangers 2-1, the Rifle Brigade 3-0, and the Middlesex Regiment 3-0 in semi-finals, and stormed into the finals of the ifashield tournament. The clarion call of the hope for victory in the football match, but not just a clarion call for victory in the football team, for a football team in on the match, but a moment for the Indians to shatter the myth that the Europeans were invincible, were superior. This was one of the tipping points in our quest for our freedom, maybe. No matter what happened in the finals, but the finals, on one hand, the fair-skinned, burly army men of the East Yorkshire Regiment, clad in their fine attire, in the colours, with football shoes on, and playing against them were 11 puny, impoverished natives clad in their colours of green and maroon, barefooted, of course. Because they believed that when they played barefoot, they could control the ball better and they could dribble better. And riding on passion, self belief, and confidence, they were boosted by thousands of supporters who had come all the way from Patna, Purnia, Assam, and Dhaka, and Kishanganj to cheer them for this final. The temporary stands were overflowing as it is, beyond capacity. As it is, they're full beyond capacity, and they were overflowing beyond capacity. And there was crowds outside waiting to get in. So how, in the absence of a radio or a announcement system, how did they manage to get the idea of what was happening in the middle? A unique method was developed by the fans inside. They flew kites in the colors of the Mohun Bagan club, traditional colors, the green and maroon, with the scores on it, to inform the people outside what the scores was. The match started, and the teams were deadlocked 0-0 at halftime. After halftime, 75th minute, the Sergeant Jackson scored a goal for the English. The kites were less in that at the time in the sky, and the fans were a little shattered. And then came Shibidas against the run of play, the skipper Shibidas, who equalized. The minute that happened, the skies were painted in the colors of maroon and grey and green. And after that, when Abhilash Ghosh scored the second goal, the winner that turned out to be, and on that, the skies were once again painted maroon and grey in green. And when the final hoota blew, the kite just covered the entire ground. Such was the moment. For an oppressed and suppressed nation, this victory on the football field was inspirational, the key to inspire them to know that the Europeans could be beaten. They were not superior, they were at par with us, or maybe inferior to us. And they could be beaten not just on the football field, but outside that. But that key came from the football field, and the seeds of the independence maybe were sown on the football field. That seed was to bear fruit many years later which is as the fruit spread across the country, and by 1947 we were free. The Mohun Bagan team did not just win a football match or a football tournament. They won more than that. Embrace the twist to enjoy the turn. Thank you.